Hey, welcome back to another episode of Meet Me Israel. Today I'm meeting my tour guide friend Siona, and we are going to take a hike on a portion of the Golan Trail. It's about 9 kilometers. It starts in Daliyot and it ends in Ein Keshatot. Let's go check it out.
And we are going to make our way south this way, and we're going to have lots of treats and things to see on the way, like an ancient Roman road.
Wow.
And then we're going to keep going, and we're going to hit the Samakh River, which has something very interesting, which they call the Syrian Bridge, which I could explain when we get there.
Nice.
And we are going to end at a beautiful site called Ein Keshatot.
What's Ein Keshatot exactly?
Ein Keshatot is an ancient Jewish village from the 5th century, 5th, 6th century.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Should we do it? Let's go.
Go.
Let's go look at that trail marker over there.
Yeah.
So it's blue, green, and white.
White.
So the white is for the snow on the Hermon, the mountain. The blue is for the water, the Kinneret, and the green is for the greenery, right? The earth. So why is it called the Golan Trail?
Because it starts in the Hermon in the North Golan and makes its way down south.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So these are called Rokis, in Hebrew karkum. Wow, they're beautiful. Look at this. Here we are, ruins of an old village. Wow, look at that. So we got a little lost for a second there, but thank God for these trail markers. As we got off path just for a couple seconds there, we found our way back. And now we're going to continue on our way. Look at this, wide open spaces, glorious day, beautiful. Weather's warm, it's middle of December. This is an anti-tank. It makes it very difficult for the enemy to come through with a tank in this trench. There's a watering station here if anybody needs water. Good to know.
Okay, so where we're walking now, it looks very much like this might be the Roman road that was described on the map earlier, but the path is like a jeep road.
Let's take a look at it.
And it has a lot of rocks laid out as if they might be pavement. We're going to keep an eye on it and see if we might be right as we keep going along.
Yep, we did find the ancient Roman road.
If you look behind us, this is an ancient Roman road. So if I was going to give you dates, I would say that this road is about 2,000 years old. Yeah. Yeah. So let's go walk on it.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Those Romans sure know how to build.
They do. This is an old
Still
road.
Here. Yeah.
Oh, how are we going to cross over? Do we need a boat? Oh, look at this. What is it?
Yeah, the reservoir. It's very low now. It's just the beginning of the winter. It will fill up and all those islands that you see will disappear and end up underwater. We are standing on the battery that is around the reservoir. That's like the walls that hold it up. And what's really interesting about these reservoirs is that they're artificial. They are fed by natural rain and rivers. But the earth in the Golan, because it's volcanic, when it erodes, it becomes almost clay-like. And it will seal when it's wet. So these reservoirs don't have any cement or any plastic lining. It's just the earth, the local earth, that keeps the water from percolating into the ground.
All right, we have more obstacles on our way, but we are going to continue through.
See that?
Yeah, here we are. We are going into this narrow cow gate. That way cows do not come through. There we go. At least we know we're not cows. Oh, look at that.
There's the babies.
Oh, it looks like we're having some visitors. Look at these ants. They're very busy, working hard. Yeah, single file. Here we go. Fields and fields of thorns. I would not want to get stuck in one of those. I always say that what's amazing about Israel is that within a few minutes the landscape just changes. So before we had open fields. We had a huge water reservoir, and now we have this is basalt rock. So we're passing now through a water source, but on one side it's all these volcanic rock, and to the left of us it's a water spring. It's amazing. Okay, we're going the right way?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get tangled up here in these bushes. Take a look. We are right now smack dab in the middle of a canyon. Wow, this looks like it could be a dried waterfall.
Yeah, it is. This is Nachal Samakh. It is. This is a waterfall.
Oh, we are standing right now on the top of a dry waterfall. Well, it makes sense. Look.
The water runs down.
Wow. During the winter, for sure, it comes flowing through here, no?
Yes.
And look at this. We found daffodils. Pretty. What did we find over here? There's a lot of water here. A lot of berry bushes. Oh, I smell.
Mint.
I was just gonna say I smell mint.
Yeah, we just stepped over
Here it is. Here's mint.
Here, right here.
Oh, I smell the mint. That's very strong.
Okay, but
Oh my gosh, look at this.
how do I do that?
Oh wow.
Over there, all mint.
Look at all that moss growing over it.
But that's all mint. And the corner's over there.
We just took a huge whiff of mint. It's
We
like,
stepped on it and we released the oil.
look at this. Wow. And it flows. It flows all the way down here. That's where there's a whole bunch of berry bushes that are being
Yeah.
watered. Oh, look at that. There's more water there. Flows down. Wow. Oh, we're going through this. Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Look at these berries. Oh, here's the water. We found it. Oh, wow. Look at this. That is cool. They put a sign here. There's with
Yeah.
arrows. It says to the bridge this way. All right. Well, that's where we're going. Look at that. There's a flow. I'm gonna cross the water.
Good luck.
Yep. Here we go. Oh. Here we go. We made it past, and now we're gonna head up. Got some raspberries here. Oh, we're making it to the bridge. There it is. All right, we have to get to that bridge. So we have made it to the Syrian Bridge. We're gonna go take a look.
The story of this bridge is that it was built by the Syrians in the early 60s. Israel is a country with very little water resources. The main resource is the Kinneret, and it's in the north, and that's also where most of the rain falls. And the country was growing, and they decided that they needed to bring water to the south in order so that more areas could grow. So they started what is called the National Water Carrier Project. Our Arab neighbors caught wind of this project and they were not pleased. Why? Because if Israel can bring water to more parts of the country, it has more of a chance of growing and succeeding. So they petitioned at the UN and they had to move our project from the Jordan to the Kinneret. We continued with our project. So our Arab neighbors, and we're talking about mostly Lebanon and Syria, decided that they are going to try to divert the headwaters of the Jordan River. Now the Jordan River is the main water source that feeds the Kinneret. And the idea was to reduce the amount of water coming to the Kinneret, which would in essence choke Israel because we would have less water to use. So to do this diversion, they started building a series of tunnels and bridges, and this bridge is part of that project. Now, the project never came to fruition. We had a spy in Damascus by the name of Eli Cohen, and he kept informing the Israeli intelligence about this project that was happening. And every time they would start building the project, our Air Force would come in and destroy their machinery and equipment. At the end, that may have been the end of Eli, but again, the project never happened thanks to him, and we were able to maintain all the waters of the Jordan going to the Kinneret.
We found this blue box at the bottom of the Syrian Bridge. We learned that the foundation, called Kol Rina, started this project, and lots of boxes like these are placed all around the country near hikes and water springs. This was started in memory of Rina Schnurb, who was killed in a terrorist attack while she was hiking at a water spring. Inside the box is a mini portable gas stove to make tea or coffee, snacks, water, garbage bags, games, and more. The idea is to use the supplies if needed and to refill it for the next person. Here we are, we just came out from the Syrian Bridge. We are heading uphill towards Ein Keshatot area where we parked one of the cars. In order to do this properly, you gotta have two cars, one by Daliyot and one by Ein Keshatot. That way you can get back properly. Here we go, uphill. You can do it. Check this out, we found flintstones. Yabba dabba doo. We found, if we rub them together, we're gonna make fire?
Try it. I don't think so. I think use these for tools more than anything else.
I guess we'll use matches. Oh wow, look at this. Oh wow. I guess he's seen better days. Thanks so much for joining us on Shvila Golan. We'll see you next time.